Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex. And you know what? Before I start each video every day, when I sit down in the chair and I get ready to record, I think to myself, and even sometimes before I get into the chair, I'm thinking, what do people really want to see? What is gonna be the next great, exciting, fun video? And how can I make that next great, fun, exciting video? And today is no different. At least I'm hoping that it is. I'm chasing a new rumor here, and I've seen some clips, I've seen some posts on Reddit as well for level 50 World Boss Ultimate. So we're taking a second or third dip into the hot magma pool of Molten Man. And this time around, we're going to be swapping over some obelisks, or rather some CTPs, and we're going to be building him not only for possibly a pretty crazy World Boss Ultimate clear, but also ABX, Alliance Battle Extreme. Now, for those of you wondering, with my build with the CTP of Transcendence, before I swapped from Power of Angry Hulk, I had Overdrive, I did a little test run, and I hit about 600,000 points. So he's a solid character for ABX, even with a very, mediocre build. And I actually had 4-star physical attack Uru. I did not have the 5-star. But we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be swapping his CTP of Transcendence out. We're also going to be, and this is probably the most tragic part, we're going to be taking away Thor's CTP of Rage. I know, but I don't really use Thor for much right now. Hopefully, with Endgame, he'll get some crazy rework. And we're going to slap that baby onto Molten Man to see what's up. Now, I also have suspicions, or I think that Molten Man could also be very good with like a double fire damage proc, because there's just not a lot of fire damage that he can get for ABX. There's actually none. But you can get that from leaderships for World Boss Ultimate. But now if we take a look at his stats, and we're going to build him up a little bit more, but we're rocking 52 and 50% crit rate and dodge. So we want to do our best here to max out the rest of that. But first we got to get his gear or his level up to, I don't know if we should go all the way to 70 or at least 64, and then see how well he does. We got Mysterio's uniform to Mythic, so we actually don't need any more Mysterio bios. Let's just skip this part, and I'll see you when he's level 70. And there we go, level 70 Molten Man burned a hole right through my pocket to the tune of, like, I don't know, 13 million gold and a whole bunch of resources, but we got him there. So now let's take a look. We're gonna bump one of his gears up to level 22, so 2 stages. And we'll see if we can get just a little bit more. We get a little bit more attack speed, we get a little bit more all attack there. 22 is a nice little midway point for me that I like to take characters to if I'm not going to invest fully. The HP, or the dodge, and the crit damage are really nice there. The ignored defense is also nice. Let's see if I'm still capped or not. I'm still capped on ignored defense, so I actually don't need any more. So let's just bump this one up for a little bit of extra dodge and a little bit of extra crit damage. Then we're going to throw on some Uru, and then we're going to jump into some gameplay. And we're going to see how much I can score in just my first run with him for ABX, and then we're going to also see how he does in World Boss. But maybe Molten Man was a big-time sleeper, so I want to know what you guys think of that. How shocked are you if Molten Man turns out to be a huge sleeper? I actually don't have any 5-star dodge Uru, which is actually really bad. So we're gonna have to settle for 4-star dodge, which is not good, but it's better than nothing. So let's just see. I'm gonna have to go grind up more dodge Uru, but we do have plenty of crit rate at the very least. This new system is really bad. We have some 5-star crit rate. I can't wait for them to actually fix the Uru so that we can, access them more easily, and people just stop making mistakes and combining random Uru. So there we go. We're still missing 3 slots there because they're unawakened. But now let's take a look at the stats. 61, almost 62 crit rate, but pretty low still on the dodge, only at 56% dodge. So that would definitely be something to improve, but I just can't improve it at this point. I need to have the ignored defense capped. I need to have pretty much all the stats capped, and because he doesn't have a uniform, and because his obelisk doesn't give him any of those things, I can't get them from anywhere else. Now, of course, if this was rolled higher, like if it was 30% crit and 30% dodge, I would be a little bit closer to the cap, but you really can't control everything, and with characters like this who are missing uniforms, you really just have to take what you can get. We're going to go ahead and just put on some 3-star dodge, because it's going to be better than nothing, and we're going to try to balance out both the dodge and the crit rate. Also, for those of you who have Rage CTPs and have been paying attention, Netmarble had a sneak update to the text of the CTP of Rage. Now it says that it will increases 1.9% damage per 1% of dodge rate and critical rate. Before, it used to just say or. It used to say dodge rate or critical rate. So now what it does, and it's the same thing that it's always done, but it's just being more clear now that it looks at your crit rate stat and it looks at your dodge stat. It doesn't just look at one of the two. It kind of bounces back and forth between them. So now let's go into ABX and we'll see from that 600,000 how much is he putting up. The nice thing here is we can use Beast's leadership for the 50% increased physical attack, and we get Beast's buff, so we do get a little bit of guaranteed crit. For the third slot, I'm just going to put in Sandman because he can act as a striker for Molten Man. Alternatively, if you don't have Beast or you don't want to use him or you need more skill cooldown, you can use Absorbing Man and Titania because you get a crit rate cooldown buff. And actually, the crit rate buff is nice, but I would prefer the guaranteed crit from Beast in addition to the passive that he can activate at the very beginning of the fight. So you get that big roar, that big beast roar, and it's basically just the beginning of the fight where we have to avoid getting silenced, because that's kind of the difficult part here. We're going to use this skill here. We're going to pop 4, we're going to slam down, and then we're going to go right into 5. Now the really cool thing about Molten Man is that his second skill that has the what's it called? His second skill that has the Paralyze actually works on the Frost Beast. Well, it didn't work there because I got silenced anyways, but it works most of the time. It's bizarre that it's not working now, but it definitely, there you go, it definitely works most of the time. And basically you're just trying to catch him. It's pretty difficult, but you're trying to catch him on 4, or not catch him on 4. You're trying to proc 4 and 5 with the Rage proc. Now, we're making some mistakes right now. We're definitely off target right now, but let's see if we can paralyze him here, and then nope. You definitely want attack speed. It seems like max attack speed would be really nice. There we go, we stunned him. Max attack speed would be really nice for Molten Man to get into that 5th skill faster. And it seems like sometimes the paralyze doesn't apply for some reason. I guess you have to hit him, you know, square in the face. Maybe he dodges it, I don't know. But we're already at the 600,000 mark for the damage. He really pours it on. I'm gonna get silenced here. Nope, I dodged it. Nice. But I don't know. I'm a little bit off again here. We paralyzed him, but it seems like the proc, or it seems like the just the animations take too long, so you can't actually always get it on the proc, but the damage is still really, really good. I like this, but I'm really curious to see how he does now in World Boss, because we were talking about Proxima and how I need an extra clear for her. This would be dope. I need to get him. Maybe I can. I'm thinking maybe if I paralyze him when he's doing the roar, I will stop him from buffing his defense. Maybe that's part of the trick. This new meta of you know, ABX players and scores, maybe it has to do with crowd controlling the boss, like how Luna Snow, you know, charms him so that he can't use his... I'm gonna get silenced here. Yep. Okay, so this is the second silence of the fight, which is pretty bad, but that's okay. I'm pretty rusty with this character, with Molten Man. It's my second time using him in ABX, so I don't worry too much about it. It's a difficult game mode, even with a CTP of Rage, to take away a lot of the thinking, and you know, you can still make mistakes and you can still get massively punished for it. But maybe skipping... Oh, I jumped behind him. Jumping behind him was actually super helpful because it puts him right out of range from me. But we're gonna need to paralyze him here and then go into 5. It seems like I have to delay some of the procs because I just don't have enough time to always sneak in the 5th skill. Maybe I have to cancel 4 faster. I'm trying to not cancel 4, but let me know what you think down below in the comments. 1.4, basically 1.45 on my second run with a pretty bad rotation. I mean, the rotation was good, but the execution was bad. Pretty bad execution, 1.5 million. I think Minerva does better than that, but yeah, I mean, it's an interesting new character that kind of came out of nowhere. But here's the part that I'm actually really excited about. We're gonna jump into some Proxima. We're gonna go, let's go stage 50 5. Let's go big. No, you know what? Let's go stage 60. I believe in him. Let's see what he can do. We're going to use Beast. We're going to use, of course, Molten Man, and then we're going to bring along Shuri as well. No, we need Ghost Panther. What am I saying? Of course we need Ghost Panther. Of course. I wasn't going to not bring Ghost Panther. Are you crazy? Of course I bring Ghost Panther. We want the mind control. We want him. And then we want Captain America. Okay, let's go for this, and let's see how bad. Let's see how good, not how bad. Is Molten Man as strong as a tier 3 Mr. Fantastic? That's the question right now, because Mr. Fantastic tier 3 can do this stage 60 with about a minute left. Can Molten Man do the same? Let's take a look. Ugh, okay, this is super dicey. I need heals. Oh, the time freeze! No! Okay, we got frozen. All right. Okay. This is looking okay right now. We're just it's going. It exists. It has existence. Okay, slam jam 4 into 5. Whoa, that spike! Oh my god, what was that? Okay, we're not doing really well for our rotations right now, so you could definitely do this faster if you didn't suck, and if Proxima wasn't being a crazy lady and running around all the time. She constantly jumps back. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, those are purple. No! Oh my god, I died again. It's actually quite hard for me, and I think I'm just really off time with the proc. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh my god, are you serious? We're gonna get this run. We just need a little bit more practice with Molten Man, and we'll be fine. We'll be totally fine. We're gonna rock Proxima. We're gonna rock Proxima's socks. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna rock her socks. We're gonna do 4. We're gonna do 2. We're gonna do 5. We're gonna get the proc. Very nice damage so far. We're gonna do 2 again. 3. Get the 4 in here. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. We got this. We're rolling. Why did you jump so far away, though, dude? I mean, it's risky. It's definitely risky. But that combo, that 4-5 combo, if you don't cancel 4, seems to be quite good. And as long as you have enough space to then use 3, you do need the safety of 3, because otherwise he can definitely take damage. What the hell, man? I'm pressing 3 and it's not activating. I swear, man. I swear. But we're doing really well right now. Really nice damage. We're just gonna pop that one as well. Ooh, we got the 5 on the team up. Very cute. Don't want to die though, so we're just gonna back up and let her become unparalyzed, I guess. And I don't know what she's doing, so we're just gonna go back in and do another 5. And now she's doing the spears. Okay, I don't know what the fuck was going on. She was standing there, paralyzed, and just not doing anything. So that was really weird. Well, I guess because she was paralyzed, but she didn't seem like she was paralyzed, and she still wasn't doing anything. All right, chat. That's what I think. Oh, I paused it by accident. Sorry. We're gonna do just 4 here, and then we're gonna do the team up, whatever the team up is. Oh, the team up was 5. It's very, very nice. We just want to get back to where we were doing 4 and then popping 5 with the proc. So we're just a little bit ahead of that right now, but you can see when we do get it on target, the damage is really good. We just need to speed it up a little bit, speed up the timing. Here we go. And we get the plume from 4 plus the big dump over from 5. We just need to be really careful because the 3 can be late. And then if the 3 is late, you're pregnant. So no, if the 3 is late, then you're in trouble and you're going to take a bunch of damage and you could die because he's actually kind of fragile, to be honest. He only has 1 skill, 1 long iframe, 1 paralyze, 1 immunity. It's kind of like the little grab bag of goodies. We're just going to pop 5 here just for... Oh no, we're not going to pop 5. We're going to continuously get stunned and guard broken and not be able to do anything. Very exciting. Thank you, Netmarble. So let's see what happens here. We're gonna pass the buff again if he doesn't die. Holy shit, that was a lot of damage. And she iframes. Very cute. Let's do 4, or let's do 5 here, and let's do 2. Oh, we're in trouble. Okay. I don't want to get stunned. I'm so scared of those spears that stun you. They seem so innocent, like non-threatening. Oh, I'm frozen. That's great. Okay, she's mind controlled, so that's really good. We're a little bit off on the proc right now, but we'll try to align it, but we need to just play safe right now. That's more important. It's more important to live than to die. So yeah, it's more important to live than to die. Especially for world boss guys, that's some really good advice I can give you. Definitely try to live instead of dying. So yeah, but the damage, you can see the damage is there, and when you get it to rock, it's really not bad at all. It's nice, and even the third skill does some pretty cute damage. Very cute. Almost hot, I would say. Almost hot. You know those people in high school, you're like, man, they're almost hot. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. I just took a whole bunch of damage, which is very scary. I don't want to die. Not like this. We're so close. Alright, just to be safe, I'm going to... Ooh! That was the switch of a lifetime. I have ESPN, guys. I switched knowing that she was about to do those spear attacks. And now we can do 3 and 5, and we're not going to worry about getting... Oh no, he died! What happened? Alright, well, you know what? Whatever. We cleared this. Screw this. Let's finish this off with Ghost Panther if we can. Oh my god, his damage is so bad. What's going on? Why is his damage so bad? Where's Anti-Venom? What is going on? Why are all of my characters dying? Does the boss do damage? What is this? Alright, let's just finish this fight. Finish the fight, Tony. Jesus. Okay, there we go. That was like attempt number 10. We finally got it. Molten Men did 99.9% of the damage. Stage 60 for a character that's tier 2 with no uniform. Yes, he's got a CTP of Rage, but holy bonanza, that's a lot of damage. We got 22 CCF out of it. He hits like a truck with this build. I don't know if you actually want to invest in him. This is kind of a quirky character, not necessarily your top 5 or even possibly your top 10 for CTP of Rage, but damn, he makes it work. He'll probably never get a uniform, so this may be as good as it gets, but for a lot of people, this is good enough, if not amazing, and he's definitely a unique character, and you gotta love those sound effects with the bubbly bubbly. So hit me up, let me know if this was a fun and exciting video or not, and what you'd like to see next. Subscribe if you enjoy the content, if you want to support me, and of course, if you like what you see, I hope to see you tomorrow. Take care.